Alan's rubbish at really being a traditional manager. He's someone that I joined here 10 years ago because of him, and I left 18 months later because of him, and then 7 years later I came back because of him. So he's a big influence on lots of people, and particularly me, and I can't recommend him highly enough.
I think Alan is an unsung hero because when things go wrong at Subu, there's no blame culture and he just writes it off as experience.
Yes is the answer. Now what is the question? These are wise words from an unsung hero.
Alan's always there to give you support just when you always need it. He's always willing to listen. So yeah, he's a good guy.
I respect the way Alan's always got a big smile on his face and that he's always willing to listen to everybody's opinions and that he doesn't take sides with people. He's just there to make everyone's life easier.
I've never heard AJ boast about anything. He always lays low, but listens to everyone.
Alan is always putting students first and he's always very honest, so in that way he sets the perfect example for anyone who wants to work in a students' union.
The Students' Union is such a friendly and welcoming place and such a nice place to work, and I think that's all down to having a great general manager, Alan James.
I like Alan James because he puts up with people like us. Yeah. And when we walk through the door, he wants to say, "Oh God,
go away."
But instead he's like, "Come on in, it's time to learn. It's time to improve yourself." And he doesn't tell you off, he just gets a bit disappointed like your dad.
I think Alan's really great. Over the last 5 years that I've been at Bournemouth, he's really helped me out of quite a lot of things. Whether it's been don't know who to go to for some advice on something, if I need some help looking at some budgets when we're trying to put on a charity event and just don't know what we're doing, and just generally like whenever we don't know what to do about something, we just go to Alan and he always has the answer, and never expects anyone to say thank you or anything. He never expects anything. He's always like, it's not a problem, despite the fact that it would take us forever to do anything that he just solves in 5 minutes. So it's brilliant, really.
One of the best things about Alan is that he's so trusting of people. Like, he will always go out of his way to sort of give someone a chance. He's got a brilliant moral compass, and he's always happy to sort of try and develop you and make you achieve as much as possible as a person. He's fantastic.
Alan James is the type of guy that takes time out of his own day to learn about your own life. He will do all the office things that he needs to do in office hours, and once his time is gone, he'll ask you to come into the office and he'll talk to you.
Alan is the most open, caring and kind person I've ever met, and he always thinks about like every student, and like if you go and talk to him, his door is always open, and as he is a perfect example of someone who should work in a students' union.
Alan's fantastic, and he's an amazing help to the sabbatical team in particular. He really guides us through the year, and any problems or challenges we have along the way, he's the first person we turn to for kind of a wisdom of knowledge on the situation, and we love him very much. It wouldn't be the same without him. So.
Alan James is an unsung hero because he makes the office such an amazing place to work in, and that therefore reflects on the students and makes it a brilliant atmosphere for students to come up here to.
I joined Subu about 7 months ago, and I've worked quite closely with Alan since then, and I found him really supportive of some of the ideas that I've had, and he's provided me with lots of examples of things that people have done in the past that have worked and haven't worked. He's very open to new ideas, which I think is really good for me, and he's always there to bounce ideas off.
Alan is extremely patient, he's very caring, understanding, he's a great role model for everyone at the Student Union. He's always there for everyone, always got time for people.
I always get a little bit emotional because I don't think I'd be here if it wasn't him, basically. I had a really bad experience and he's the one person that made sure that I had a job to come back to when I probably would have left the Students' Union if it wasn't him. And I'll always be grateful that he took the time to look out for me as me, not a member of staff. He had my best interests at heart, and if he left, I'd go. I would follow, because I'm just so grateful that he took the time to be an amazing man.
The last person on earth who will want to receive an award is Alan James, and maybe that's why he should receive the Unsung Hero Award.